of calling.
All right, fine. So I was talking about the issue of calling,
Yes.
versus skills and talent, where I was saying there is something that we call calling, that is God's purpose for you to be on earth. But when you came here, there are certain talents and skills that you developed through the process when you were here on earth. But there is a calling.
But look, well, as far as career guidance is concerned and picking the right career for you, I mean, we're having these guys that are supposed to go to the college. They're supposed to pick the right space to go. They're supposed to pick the right degree program to do. My question is, should we follow passion? Should we follow talent? Or we should follow something that brings food on the table?
Do what you like doing and you stop working. It's as simple as that. Once you do what you like doing, you stop working. But a lot of people are going against what God called them to do. Because remember, there is something that God called you to do. I understand you are a good speaker.
Yes.
Yes. To a moment where when you are called to any conference, you don't need a lot of rehearsals.
No, I don't rehearse.
Yes. Then there is this guy, once called, there's a lot of rehearsals, some recordings, standing before a mirror, trying to recite a speech and whatsoever. It's a clear indication that you are pushing in something that's...
But no, my professional business, I have to do 2 conferences a month.
Okay.
Maybe to get a 500.
Okay.
But if I had pursued an accounting degree, perhaps I might be a financial engineer.
Okay, fine. Then
and get maybe even 3 times that a month.
Okay.
And then you're saying, Victor, you can speak, you find peace out of speaking. Should I pursue that, or I should pursue something that brings money on the table?
So the question still remains on whether should you follow passion on work.
Yes.
Because there's this whole idea where you get into a workspace, you exhaust yourself at the workplace to an extent where you get early retirement because of overworking yourself. And then we've got these people who are working in their own spaces. I will tell you of Lionel Messi.
Yes.
I don't think he uses much of an energy when he's playing in the field.
Absolutely.
That's what he likes doing. Then we also have Usain Bolt. Yes, I know you pull a lot of energy when running, but he does what he likes doing.
It's from within.
Yes, it's from within.
You know what, issue of following calling, I want to remember Moses.
Yes.
A burning bush is presented to him. He's trying to explain to God, no, but I can't speak.
Yes.
How can I go before Pharaoh?
Yes.
How can I lead the children of Israel into the promised land?
Yes.
But God has got a purpose for him.
Yes.
The calling was upon him.
Yes.
So, but still, maybe it takes belief. And it's something that we are not ready to do.
Okay, fine. Maybe we are not ready for this conversation. That we have people who spent 7 years doing medicine, who are now pastors in church, who ignored the very fact that they were supposed to be a church preaching.
Like you.
Yes. And then
a well-decorated civil engineer.
Yes.
We are speaking here.
Yes.
And you spend a lot of time preaching the word of God.
Yes, yes. You see, so we've got those people that are working in such environments where they spend much of their time, their youthful age, exploring different avenues which were opposing what they were called for. Maybe because of peer pressure. Now the A-level results are out. Let's talk about that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
We need that conversation.
Yes, the A-level.
So you were talking about A-level results, and you mentioned the point to say, we're always getting to a point to say, kuna doctor ningi mama muonera.
Yes.
But there is a certain doctor that they will not speak about.
Yes.
Because that doctor, maybe was it a calling, was it a passion, I don't know. But there is a person who turns out to be best in whatever that he does.
Yes. No, let's talk about good people in their area of expertise. Now in this studio we have a good lawyer who at times extends their hand to offer free legal advice. And we have got lawyers out there who their main purpose and agenda is money and money itself. And nothing for nothing, something for something. Then there's a difference. When people are talking, they will tell you that, no, there's a lawyer somewhere. Which means, while this one is doing money for money, there's someone out there who is following passion, who is following calling, who is going to benefit more from following the calling, because there's someone who's going to come and say, thank you, Mama Rambi, for helping me out. There's a GD6 out there. One day there's someone who's going to come and tell you.
If you are listening, if you are that person, please make that call anyway.
Yes, I'm still also praying for the humility where one day when I get money, get in town, pay for a Land Cruiser,
and say collect it.
No, I won't even call you. I'll tell the guys down there
to deliver it.
To say that call this number, allow this person to come here and take this Land Cruiser. Don't tell me I did it.
No, I'm waiting for that day.
Yes.
Anyway.
So definitely I'm saying that person benefits more from that lawyer who's saying something for something. Once you call, like I had an accident last time, and then these guys came and forced me to sign in a document, and then there was some Latin words, in the legal space, some Latin words just to confuse here and there, and then someone said, no, I have a friend lawyer. Let's just call that person and tell them that we're in this crisis and we don't understand these three words, what they mean. Yes, I understand they're in business. It was just a phone call to his friend, and then she responded and assisted us with the meaning of those words. And after that, then she then called the friend to say, what about the payment? So, what payment? I said, no, we can't do it for nothing. But definitely there's someone who's doing through calling will tell you, no, I'll assist you. Don't worry about payment. I'm not saying people do something for free. Now we're talking about the A level result. They're out. Yes, and then there's a child who's being denied meals right now because that person failed to get 15 points. But now we don't need many lawyers in the country.
Yes, as much as we don't need many doctors.
Yes, we don't need many doctors, which is the reason why you see everyone else is flooding to do nursing. Everyone is flooding to do education. Education and nursing space, they are full. Everyone is running into those spaces, but there are a lot of spaces to go through. Look, we've got the engineering space, which is also another challenge where we have all the prominent figures and different people who think that once they have got money, they have to control the civil engineering space. Everyone has have to do civil engineering. And I think the space itself has got a special way of segregating and doing the sieving. It does it all by itself. Now I'm saying there are a lot of spaces. Certain kids out there, they don't have the capacity to go to the university, but they can navigate through the polytechnics, they can navigate through different spaces.
Because obviously the issue of finances is going to play a huge role.
Yes.
And the other challenge that we're going is pressure by the parents from their peers. Mwana waninga enda kwa kati, mwana waninga anoita doctor, mwana waninga apply ku UK, mwana waninga apply kupi. And this pressure is going to affect decision making.
And I'm telling you this now.
Yes.
I've been a practical teacher for quite some time now. Sorry to say this, but unogona kutoroerwa mumpama mwana nemubereki during consultation. Atori ne90 ku building but akafoira meds. Toroerwa mpama ekunzi kusula chigona zvinhu zvisina basa, and then you're supposed to be doing better in mathematics. But I'll tell you now, things have changed. There are no more jobs in this new millennium, and still we are going up there, going look into the Nzira Masanga Commission. He talked about this. There will be no jobs in the new millennium. People have to create jobs. People have to stop thinking about getting employed and to start thinking about employing someone. And then I'll tell you this. Now, this person, very good in mathematics, gets impregnated at Form 2. Her and her ability to be good in mathematics, they were all impregnated. They go down the drain with the dream. But I'll tell you, if someone learns hairdressing, even if with their pregnancy, they'll still be doing hairdressing, get $10, get $15 a day, get $20 a day. I will still tell you, even if when they give birth, they'll make sure the baby is lying down there and then she's doing her work because she was taught practical skills. Now we have pressure with the parents. They are forcing their kids to go to universities where we have got more than 2,000 graduates each year of accounting. Yet in Zimbabwe we have less than 200 companies that need accountants. They already
prior to their graduation, they have 5-10 classes that are waiting to be employed by the same company.
And these companies already have their own accountants.
So we are going to work.
Yes, so we are going to have youth flooding in the streets, people complaining about unemployment, we don't have employment. Yet people are supposed to be creating jobs. We are supposed to be innovative enough to create jobs. That now the parents are looking down their practical aspects that they are supposed to push their kids. Look, we talk about Bolt. He set a record. He got 35 million. I'm a teacher. I've never tasted $1 million. Maybe he struggles to write his own name. I don't know about his academic history, but that's the reason why in Zimbabwe we've got the Ministry of Education, Arts, Sports and Culture, right? In education we've got the vocational section. Where people being taught garment construction. People are obsessed with fashion these days. We are calling out for fashion designers out there. Even 15 points and your passion is fashion designing, get into it. You know, this other time I approached, I won't mention the name of this prominent motivational speaker. I approached him. I said, no, my brother, when I'm done with my A-level, I want to do part-time teaching at your institutions. He runs some institutions. And then he asked me, what do you want to do when you're done with your A-level? I said, no, I want to do engineering. And said, then why do you want to join the teaching?
It's passion.
Yes, work within your calling, find avenues within your calling.
But how do we strike a balance between calling and something that brings food on the table?
Calling brings food on the table. It's only that we're not patient enough. Like, I mean, there's someone who doesn't need much effort to design a garment. There's someone who doesn't need effort to design a building plan. There's someone who doesn't need effort to kick a ball. There's someone who doesn't need effort to run.
Alright, so because you just heard that in football there is money. You're spending your time practicing football,
but
you are struggling.
And there's someone who is earning a living out of it, which is also the same thing in the academic space. Someone had to have several sleepless nights to come up with 15 points, which is okay. We don't condemn that. But also there is an issue of someone who put less effort to
wasn't even attending the classes.
wasn't even attending the classes, but they've got the natural intelligence to handle the legal system, to handle the financial system through their natural capabilities, because that's their calling. That's what they are called to do. You see?
My name is Vamarambi Betarenyika. Coach Simbai was in the building having a conversation, enlightening you on what you need to do. Passion versus calling. Follow your calling and things will come around. Key to note, you need to be patient in whatever that you do. I will tell you in the descriptive box, there are contact details, there are links that will take you to socials for Coach Simbai, and obviously you will get more of this conversation on our YouTube account. Until next time, it's a goodbye.
Thank you.